I'm quitting alcohol. So it looks like I'll be down in Melbourne for the Oppression Chambers 100th episode. We're going to do a fucking live show. It looks like it hasn't been locked in 100% yet, but it looks like I'll be down there on the 12th of November. That's a Saturday night to do a live podcast of the Oppression Chamber and a stand-up show as well. So it'll be me, Dor, Izzy, doing a little bit of fucking stand-up, and then we'll crank out a potty and fucking, I don't know, there's going to be a party afterwards. An after party. That's the plan. So that is almost locked in. It's not 100% yet, but keep that date free. 12th of November, the Boy Owl will be down in Melbourne for a live podcast recording and stand-up show, Oppression Chamber, and after party. So look out for tickets. I'll fucking announce it again when we lock it in. It'll be a fucking fun night, and if it's successful, we'll do one in Sydney, fucking Brisbane, Perth. We'll take it on the road, Northern Territory, middle of the outback, fucking wherever it wants to go. Fucking 100 episodes of the Oppression Chamber. It only took 6 years. I think this is the 6th year of the Oppression Chamber. That is fucking nuts. Usually a podcast will get 100 episodes done in fucking like a year and a half, 2 years. They probably do like 75 and then 25 Patreon. Cunts get it done. We've managed to eke out 100 in 6 years. What a fucking embarrassment. But we made it, baby. Well, we haven't yet. We've got to fucking get 6 more. We're up to 94 and I was like, fuck it. Let's just do a live one in Melbourne. Get a fucking audience in. Who knows what's going to happen? Fucking Putin looks like he's going to drop some nukes. All it's going to take is one more dumb fucking move from someone, and Putin's going to be backed into such a corner that he's going to be left with like 2 choices. Become full Buddhist, like he just drops the suit and fucking just goes into the tamarind and maroon cloth, or he nukes the shit out of something. They seem to be the options at the moment. I can't believe how crazy people are. They're like, Ukraine's winning the war. I'm like, what are you talking about? There's not even an option for Ukraine to win this war. That's not even an outcome that exists. I mean, you can pretend it exists, but the reality is the only reason Ukraine's even doing so well is because the fucking US and some of the European countries are fucking arming the Ukrainians and fucking sending them money, like 50 billion or some shit like that. Like, do you think Putin doesn't know that? He's like, wow, at the start of the war, the Ukrainians were fighting with muskets, and now, somehow, they have shiny new AR-16s and fucking surface-to-air fucking ballistic missiles that can hit a fucking caterpillar on a tree from fucking 45 kilometers. Like, if the Russian army gets fucking decimated, what do you think's going to happen? Do you think Putin's going to be like, well played, guys? You got me, you tricky bastards. I have a funny feeling he might be like, well, you've backed me into a corner here. Release the fucking nukes. Hopefully there's some fucking aliens floating around who can stop that. Aliens, if you're listening, can you keep a fucking eye on that? It'll probably come out in like 50 years that they've already tried to fucking send the nukes out, but something went wrong and it felt like it was a alien intervention. So you got Putin like real close to the nuke trigger now. Like he's sleeping next to it. They fucking blew up the pipeline. They blew up that bridge. And then you've got fucking Zelensky, that unhinged fucking cunt. Everyone's nuts, by the way. He was like urging the US to nuclear strike Russia first. Just the other day, begging and pleading for the US to nuke Russia. What the fuck is going on? Some fucking comedian who had a TV show and is now president of Ukraine is like, please start nuclear war now. Immediately. We need to do it first. And then you've got fucking the other guy, the president of Puerto Rico, fucking Biden, and he's just like, I've got 2 words for you. Made in America. He is just on another fucking page. I've got 5 words for you. USA. My God, the world is like a fucking cartoon at the moment. It's like fucking Looney Tunes, Coyote trying to fucking catch the Roadrunner or some shit. And most of the people of the world are just normal cunts that just want to get on with it. It's like, all right, what's this bug in the system? How does it always end up in nuclear war? Like, people generally just get along. It's these fucking cunts at the top who have everything anyway that are just fucking playing with everyone's lives. Like, even Indians and Pakistanis, when they come to Australia, they become friends. They hang out. They're sweet with each other. It's a crazy time we're living in. It almost feels like everyone wants nukes to go off. That's what it feels like. That's the general fucking vibe. People want the nukes to go off. Do you know what happens then? Even if they go off nowhere fucking near you, the clamps are coming down. Every country in the world becomes authoritarian then. Anyway, in the midst of all this, there's hope. There's just a ray of hope. And that is the live Oppression Chamber podcast that is potentially going to be on the 12th of November. Anyway, that will fucking do for today. If you're enjoying the podcast, give it a share around, and I'll see you the fuck later.